Here we can see our digital twin app running inside a Fabric Refin application. And what we can see here in the screen. So, at least on the middle here, we have the 3D visual representation of our wind farm. And here we can see, we can zoom in and out, pan and zoom here, of course. Then we can see the real terrain that's made from the National Land Survey of Finland LiDAR data. Now here in real representation. But on top of that, we also have the live telemetry from the wind park itself. So we have here some output, what's our production gap, and what kind of alerts we have there. Then we have also the weather information that's matching the actual weather in our wind park location. And here we can see that when we click on a turbine, we can see here that this turbine number 7, it has some gearbox degradation. So let's open up an engineering view of this turbine. So now we can see the turbine in more close-up view, and then we can also explode this. So now, as this turbine, it's a real 3D digital presentation. We can see the turbine, and here we have noticed that it had a gearbox issue. So we can click here that see that hey, we have now some vibration things going on. So here we can see explode the turbine, and now this was the turbine rendered in as a real 3D model in Blender. And of course we can then talk to our turbine. So let's see. Let's start to explain the biggest production gap right now with the chat. So now it's doing its job inside Microsoft Foundry, calling the modules, and now also we are getting the response. So there is the production gap in the turbine number 7. And there's a gearbox degradation, and then we got some information that what kind of things are there happening with this turbine. But now, on top of this, we can also open up a chat with the turbine. So now we can see here that the turbine, the chat is open. So let's ask a couple of questions.
Hi there! Welcome to the wind farm demo. How can I help with the farm today?
Tell me about turbine 7.
Please hold as I check. WT-07 shows a critical risk with a lost output of 0.20 NW and an impact of about 14 euro per hour. The key issue is indicated gearbox degradation. Next action, prioritize an immediate maintenance inspection and mitigation planning for that turbine.
Tell me also about other active alerts.
Please hold as I check. There are 4 active alerts, with 1 critical on WT-07 and 3 warnings on WT-03, WT-04, and WT-11. The most important KPI is WT-07 at 28% below expected output. Risk level is critical for WT-07. Next action, address WT-07 first. Then plan corrective checks for the warning turbines.
Now here we saw that we were able to have a good conversation with our wind farm, and that was very much due to the fact that the tool calls, they were really fast, and then we got a really nice answers while talking to the wind turbine. So here we have our wind turbine demo.